Worst case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson flushed out right. Finding some room at midfield. And this one complete to Reed. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Baby, I see you.
There the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting till next year? How about Cleveland at 4-6?
They're actually getting hot right now, but I still don't see them getting there and being in the playoffs.
Okay, same division. Steelers, they're 5-5 right now.
Yeah, I think the loss to Cleveland finished off that run.
Also 5-5, the Titans.
They actually have a chance if they...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Hey, Mike, switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40. New Mike 40. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I got you, son.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
hey, you're on an
give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
All day, baby, all day.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Andre Reed. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll run with Sanders. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
3 down.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Jackson now. And the pressure gets to him again. Sacked by the relentless Howie Long.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Echo!
40's Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Here I come again.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that. His team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's a defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
It's caught. Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Check out. Ready. Check 45 to Mike. It's our time. It's our 12. It's our time.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
From the red zone now, Locke. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
12.
Again, Locke. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Number 81, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the run.
Throwing again is Locke. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch right. 12. Watch right.
Don't let him breathe.
Go ahead.
Tight D. Don't let him.
Hey, wahoo. Check 3.
A final shot before the break. Locke toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Baby. Let's
The
go.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, Shaq.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Jackson from the shotgun. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now it's Luck. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Andrew Luck on the keeper. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant.
From the gun, here's Luck. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Too little, cut. Kill.
Hey, check. Hey, orbit.
45. Mike.
Luck on 1st down. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Luck. It's caught by OBJ. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Luck. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
That's it,
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
12.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the screen.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Watch the screen. 45.
A shotgun snap for Luck. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Tucker's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And with that, folks, I want to remind you to join the NFL Salute to Service. This season, the NFL and its players are honoring those who proudly serve our country, and fans are encouraged to join NFL players in writing letters to service members and their families to learn how you can... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To throw is Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Andre Reed. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Bravo.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Barry Sanders stops short. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it. You better bring it. Alert. You know, right now, you better bring it.
Throwing is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Saquon Barkley running right. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All you get is a headache. 45's the mic.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
To throw is Locke. That is caught inside the 5. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you. Hey, check. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. You go night.
Hey, exit.
45's the mic. 45.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
11Z.
Luck throwing again. Flushed out right. He's going to take hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
We got it. Good job,
That takeaway, partner,
job, D.
right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Yeah. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Watch, twist. Shut up.
Jackson to throw. Now he steps away. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Let's go. Wide, 622. 53. Mike, 53. Watch the road.
Now up to Barkley on the check down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Who that?
Luck now to throw. And this will be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another day.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second and 10. Luck looking deep downfield. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, Delta.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
And the blitz does come. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. Third and 5.
11.
Now it's Luck looking for the end zone. This is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Tucker now to add the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Cowboys
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Watch 55.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 6.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say so long from Philly. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
Kill.
It'll be Barry Sanders to begin the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That's the way to hit.
Devin White on the
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You don't want none.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
That's good.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Here we go.
Jackson now. He's got his man Sharp complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing. Justin Tucker to kick
Tucker
off.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Deion Sanders
Let's go,
on
fellas.
the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey, 4 down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, baby.
Deion
We got 4.
Sanders on the tackle.
We got 4.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
The ball carrier.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Golf.
Watch the out. 55's mine, guys. 55.
I'm coming.
On 1st down, Manning. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Check. 55's the mic. Quit talking about it.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
No, better come harder next time,
And
son.
he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready to break.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right
All the way
back.
back home, yo. Let's make these babies
Shotgun
cry
now
all the
for
way back
Manning,
home.
eluding the... And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50, the 30. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
This is taken at his 4. And touchdown! Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh, what a play by Primetime. So electric, the ultimate home run hitter.
Now, see, you set that up really nicely for me because I got a nugget. Dion is the only person to hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
Oh, I like that. Remember, too, the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and a World Series.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown for days.
Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So we got man. Let's go.
Manning now on first down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Ready.
Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
Go.
Working from the gun, Manning.
Check,
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
Single.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first
Here
down.
we go. Watch the
Now,
pass.
meanwhile, here's a
Watch the
second
pass.
down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Irvin, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Set. 90 Wolf.
Mike, 34.
Y'all not ready? Shoot.
Manning to throw once more. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
He'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dallas Clark, 51 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. It'll be a pickup of 15. It's had a lead to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They can't stop us,
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
We're going to work. On the double.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Lanier.
On the double. Take a finger.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
Tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick.
Pick 6, baby.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Set, ready? 60 yards.
Go. Go.
Ready?
So after the INT, it's Manning. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football. We're going to catch him off balance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Jackson being chased out left. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, Last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You go, nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
They'll take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard
Let's go.
line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So that is now 2. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
They'll take over. First down and
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Here we go.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Manning. He's going to air one out into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 43.
Check 4, check 4.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play, given maybe a yard. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Check out.
34, Mike 34.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 12. Sponge. No. Check out.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
He wasn't ready.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
Hatch it. Motion, bump.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a first and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Reggie.
Alert 3. Check 99. Cloud. 34 is the mic. 12. Strip that.
A shotgun snap for Locke. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Check out. Green 90.
Mike 34. Pick me up. Here we go.
Hey, check. Hey, Echo.
Throwing again on second down. Luck buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
Now, how about he